What's up, girl?
Girl. You know, Empire, for a show that's been off the air for a minute,
I know.
right? Stuff just keeps happening.
I know, really. Naomi
New
Campbell's
stuff.
coming back.
And gosh, we just heard Patti LaBelle before we
I
come
know.
here on TV saying, I'm coming back.
She's coming back too.
Yeah.
It's just going on. And the UK is loving it right now.
I'm loving the fact that traditionally, shows with black cast they're a hard sell. Like nothing has been a good sell overseas since the Cosby Show, but now
the UK is loving it.
Yeah, they didn't want it at first.
I know, but now they can't get enough.
Now they can't get enough of it.
But I wonder if there's all these spoilers out there because we've seen season 1. They're watching. Right. They just started on season 1.
And social media is killing. And I remember way back in the day, Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference again, when people in Australia were behind us on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and they would say on the forums, "Hey, stop it! We haven't seen this yet." But so social media has made it.
I would not even look at Twitter if I was in the UK or
we rewatch
Facebook.
We rewatch it too. Why can't
I know, but they can actually watch. They can watch all the seasons. I mean, all the shows, right?
Right. Yeah. Wow. Because that's how they've been doing it. But how about this? The Critics Association nominations came out.
I saw that.
And Empire was nominated for Best Dramatic Series, Best Drama. And Taraji was nominated for Best Actress in a Dramatic Series.
Wow.
Cookie. And I'm looking at the people in that list now. I don't think nobody has changed the game like she has. It may just be a courtesy nomination right now, but I feel like as far as impact, it needs to be a lot. Now, Empire the series, I don't know, not quite so much. I'm looking at the rest of the series on there.
Come on,
I mean, it's good, but the rest of the series on there just have been traditionally lauded. I would love to see
but
them.
I think Empire will take it.
But I was surprised that the supporting actor categories and actress categories didn't have anybody in them. Because I think Grace Julie does a fine job as Boo Boo Kitty.
She does.
Because, I mean, she made everybody hate her, not just Cookie.
I know. I was surprised about that, too. But I was glad to see Taraji.
And you know, I needed to see me some Jussie Smollett on there because I feel like he's my
thinking
child.
about Jussie Smollett. This is our activist on the show.
Yes, he's
on his Twitter
activist.
page, he did say that they would be back in June. I guess they're going to start taping season 2.
Okay.
Then he also told people, because he's getting a lot of people that are tweeting him saying, "Hey, oh my God, what do I do with my hour on Wednesdays? I miss you guys." He is recommending that you use that hour to talk to your friends and family, or just simply, spend time with yourself, or looking for ways to turn negatives into positives. And he says,
Juicy Bear.
Real action stuff. Do real action stuff. Negatives into positives. And he is interesting. But
I just now watch Blackish live instead of waiting to watch it on DVR because they were head to head for a minute there and I couldn't watch it live.
Oh, really?
So now I watch.
And
Blackish.
I know you were watching Empire live.
Yeah.
Well, there's another Twitter feed I looked at. Gabby Sidibe.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say her name. I have never went on her Twitter page. She plays Becky, Lucius's assistant. I went to her Twitter page for the first time. Ooh, that was interesting. She said, you know in the part where you describe yourself?
Yes.
Here's how she describes herself.
Yeah.
She says, "I know that technically children are our future, but I bet if we tried really hard, we can make cats our future." Hashtag science. She must love cats. But I was like, well, I don't get that.
She loves being weird.
Do you get that?
She loves being
because you
weird.
Get all this stuff.
But she and Terrence probably could have a really, really deep conversation that nobody else would get.
I know cats got 9 lives, but I don't know if they're going to be our kids are our future.
No, I'm telling you, she and Terrence probably have some really
Well,
deep
then she
conversations.
said this too that also caught my attention. So for her fans that are sending her mail,
I follow her on Twitter, so I love
well,
it.
she says this on her Twitter. She says she is answering fan mail.
Yeah.
The actual letters.
Yeah.
But she's only on 2010, girls.
She's still thinking. She's still saying you're welcome for Precious.
Empire wasn't even out there.
I'm telling you, she's still on Precious, or she was on
2010 though.
She was on she's had a pretty good run. She was Precious, and then American Horror Story, and then she was on The Big C, and so she's been on some really critically acclaimed things. But
I would probably
like her.
Why don't we work ourselves backwards? Let's get into 2015.
Yeah, because
on the fan mail and work
people
our way
who wrote you in 2010, they've given up on you already. Just burn them. Start over.
They say, okay, well that's her anyway.
Right.
So
well, okay. Scandal is still on, though, right? We got 2 hours tonight.
Tomorrow, tonight, Thursday is the finale.
Tonight. Yeah.
And what am I looking? I don't know what's going to happen. I would like to find out what is Foxtrot.
Foxtail.
Foxtail. No, I thought it was Foxtrot.
I don't know.
Oh, we have to figure that out then.
Look, Fox something.
Fox something. But what else are we looking for? What could happen that's big tonight? The show did die off for a while and it started coming back.
I feel like they can't emasculate Papa Pope, but he has to get his somehow, especially since at the end of the last episode, they played him, right?
But don't we need the villain? He's like the villain.
No, we're not going to take his teeth. I don't think we're gonna take his teeth, but I think he has to get the heroes, quote unquote, have to get some sort of win here to end the season. And maybe at the end he's pulling a Lucius and he's in a jail cell going, the game's about to come on.
I'm telling the Empire, the Scandal people, you got to end with a bang tonight.
Yeah.
Get me back next season.
To make you come back.
Boy, they had some flops this past season. They try to redeem themselves, but I'm still like, if another show comes out head to head with them, they're going to lose some folks.
Well, Powers, it's not going to be head-to-head, but this summer, a lot of the cable shows are going to come in and maybe gain some new fans, because if you're missing Empire, you can watch Power on Showtime if you decide to pay that fee for Showtime, and if you're missing some other stuff, you can find equivalent things on TV. So,
well, they better give us a cliffhanger tonight on Scandal, or I might not come back.
Speaking of cliffhanger, I was on pins and needles all day. I turned on my TV and I saw a video of this school bus driver in Arizona keeping children on the bus.
What's wrong with him?
Girl, he just bumped his head.
So he gets upset apparently because maybe the kids are acting up.
He claimed they were rowdy.
Well, he gets to the bus stop, refuses to let the kids off.
And the parents are there. That's the biggest thing.
And the kids are like, help us. I want my daddy. Help us.
I want my daddy. I was like, oh no. And then daddy was trying to open the door and he's like, you broke it. You bought it.
You're going to pay for it. Yeah. Then he told him, your kids will get off the bus when I'm done with them.
Listen, he picked the right school system with the right parents. Because if he had done that, if he had done that,
go break windows with my tire iron.
He lucky he didn't get shot. Look, he'd had to run over us.
But he's not even done. No. So he got the kids trapped on the bus. Right. I want my daddy. Help me.
Right.
He takes off.
That's what I'm saying. He'd had to run over me. The parents sat there and watched
They should have formed a human chain in front of that bus.
In front of that bus. He had to kill all of them.
Well, so he goes back to the school. Parents call 911. They have the 911 recordings and everything.
Really?
So this school system, I guess this was not his regular route.
I submit that you don't love your kids enough and you didn't stand in front of that bus.
There is no way he would have took that bus with my baby in it.
He wouldn't have had my baby.
Girl. And then, so he's put on administrative leave and he has since resigned because I'm sure they would have fired him anyway.
They should, yes. But he needs a job where he's in a basement.
He was really stressed. You could tell on the video.
Yeah, you could tell he was stressed. But I'm sorry, you're going to... What kind of charges? Can there be some charges? I need him to be charged with something.
Well, you know what? Perhaps kidnapping. He picked the right school in the right neighborhood because some of it would not have went over well.
Because there are some areas it would even in the country that wouldn't have flown. No.
But anyway, you know what I want to talk about too? The NFL.
Oh, girl.
The Patriots.
I'm so mad at them. I'm mad at the NFL. I'm mad at the Patriots. I'm mad at us for covering it.
But they're the Super Bowl champs.
I know.
Well, anyway, this investigation...
I didn't want them to win.
I know. But this NFL investigation found that these New England Patriot employees likely deflated these footballs, and that quarterback, Tom Brady, was at least generally aware of the rules violation. And I think their CEO
came up, aware mean?
Basically, he probably knew is what they're saying in a nice way.
Why can't they just don't say it nice? If you say it nice, they're gonna do it again.
Well, but the CEO of the Patriots came out. He kind of swung a little bit, but then he said, "But you know what? We'll accept the findings." And I guess they haven't levied a penalty yet.
Tom needs to go somewhere and sit down.
Well, that's just wrong. Give back that trophy.
Did you see
perhaps.
the text messages?
No.
Between him and the people, he basically told them, there's no sidestepping that the truth of the matter is that they deflated the balls. What's killing me, and I was talking to some of our colleagues before about this, Selwyn and Arnessa. We were like, it never occurred to us that the NFL didn't have governance over these balls. Like, Why does each team get their own set of balls?
What's up with that?
The referee needs to bring the balls
with
him.
The NFL can't afford to go get the balls themselves and bring them in?
No, it's not that they can't afford. I don't know what's going on, but they need to check. I
don't like that.
They need to check themselves. Everybody,
so now it's obviously put a taint on their championship.
Probably not for Boston fans.
Okay, we need to talk about this one.
Oh gosh, I know where you're
going.
All right.
Oh wow, no. This West Texas school, Crane High School in West Texas. 1 in 15 students at this West Texas high school, Crane High School, has chlamydia.
1 in 15, and what do they teach there as far as sex education? They teach abstinence.
Wow.
I think there no means yes.
You know, that's good, girl. And I gotta say, the picture is interesting that ran with this. West Texas, where you can drive really fast, get the clap. Oh wow, that was risque.
They got a picture of our sign that says at night you drive 65, and the day you drive 80.
So the highway symbolizes fast, and then the disease.
They don't have that many students.
I know.
So that means there's a lot to me. There's a lot of trading.
I'm going to watch this one. I think this was in the San Antonio Express News. I'm going to watch for this one because I want to see if they change their policy. Perhaps we need to do more of a sexual education type class. Yeah. Perhaps we might even need to provide condoms at this point.
Condoms are real, and now that you have evidence that they are actively having sex,
and they're spreading this chlamydia,
you know that the abstinence is not working.
It's not working.
You know it's not.
So anyway.
So in the face of this overwhelming evidence, they need to revisit the policy.
Well, the superintendent, this Jim Rummage, is standing by his chlamydia-friendly strategy of telling kids to wait until marriage. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to see if this continues spreading because these kids are going to.
Do you see my face? Chlamydia-friendly. Come on, chlamydia. Come on in. Have a seat. Set a spell.
You crazy girl.
I'm just saying. Come on. Let's hang out a little bit, chlamydia. Everybody clap one time.
Well, I want to hit on too because we're going to watch that one because we're going to see if more students get this or if his campaign for abstinence will improve. Right. This man in Colorado Springs was stopped. There's a video of this black man, and he was stopped for driving slow in a high crime area.
Lord have mercy.
So anyway, the ACLU has gotten involved because they're saying he was racially profiled.
Right. Because if he had been driving too fast, they would have stopped him for that.
But I've never heard of driving slow in a high crime area.
Right. It feels like they're making up reasons to stop people. Don't make it up. Just tell me the truth. I'm too brown. Just tell me the truth.
But it was just, I'm going to watch that one too because it was, this is Colorado Springs.
And this reminds me of I can't even remember what this one was.
Viral on YouTube.
But the parole officers, minority parole officers in a car were pulled over by cops.
Oh, yeah.
They were on their way from trying to serve a warrant on a suspect, and they were pulled over, and frisked, and the dash cam video shows that it got belligerent.
And I believe that they had something in the car symbolizing that they were
saying that they were
employees
on state
of this.
business.
Right.
Saying that, and they all had on their badges and stuff, and it's just like,
so this is the age of video cameras. Everyone has one. Typically, if you have a cell phone, you have video cameras.
I even saw this. Somebody, maybe the ACLU, I'm not sure, but there's a new app that like automatically records or something.
Oh wow!
That you can. I know.
And then they have these little apps now that make it really easy to upload to YouTube. But anyway, this is going viral. This Colorado Springs video.
Another thing that's there have been some really thoughtful pieces written about the Baltimore unrest, and one of the more thoughtful ones that I ran across was from CNN's John Blake, who grew up in the area where it was really, really good. He made some really good points, and I swear, I think everybody should read it. Full disclosure, I used to work with John, but I mean, he's a great writer. Very elegant writer. And the fact that he could write from a position.
And he grew up in that
where
area.
He grew up.
Yeah. But since we're talking about that too, or what you should read, today's Thursday's Dallas Morning News.
Yeah.
You can read this also on DallasNews.com. Check this out about this bill. It's a Texas bill. This senator, he's a state rep, Rick Miller. He filed a bill that would repeal some local ordinances that ban discrimination against gay and transgender people.
Yeah.
Right. But his son is gay, and his son is obviously upset about this bill. And, his son is HIV positive. He's a gay activist. He's also an attorney.
Yeah.
So this story is about how this bill has further split this father and gay son. The father already had an issue with him being gay, but now the father is pushing this bill, in Austin, and the son is like, oh my God. But that is a great read. I read it in one sitting. It was really good.
And our Garland coverage, the failed attack on the Colwell Center in Garland, which is international news now because ISIS has taken responsibility for it.
Responsibility. The White House has called it a terrorist act.
Number one, why do you take responsibility for something that like failed?
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, they got taken out by a single shooter, a pistol or something, right?
And it's like.
But you know what I don't like about it?
But it's more the image of it, I guess, more so than anything.
That's what it is. They're taking credit, saying we did something on U.S. soil. But the thing that is disturbing is, that center is where they do graduations.
Right.
And we have graduations coming up.
Lots of graduations.
Some parents are concerned.
It's like right in the epicenter.
And some parents are concerned.
Garland ISD, Rockwall ISD.
Right. And it's a beautiful center.
And they have a STEAM event on the 16th.
But some parents are concerned because
and they're doing AP testing.
But I will say that's probably going to be the safest place in Garland.
Exactly.
Because they're going to have all kind of security.
Yeah, the safest place ever.
Girl, I got to get back.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I'm a little sad. I heard Bluebell won't be ready in time for Memorial Day.
Oh, no.
I know. But other than that, I'm going to be okay.
All right, Bluebell. We're looking forward to you coming back.
We need you, Bluebell.
All right.
Bye.